see.
I
Yeah.
know, right? And to our friend Damon Williams, how are you, sir?
Hanging in there and, trying to go day by day, living life.
Yeah, since we were all together, Damon, we want to extend our condolences over the loss of your father. We're so very sorry, but what a gentleman he was.
Gentleman indeed, man. One of a kind. He was the Black Dos Equis man, the most interesting man alive.
Really, he was. He was. He was my favorite Gordon Parks lookalike guy that we would see on the cruise and at events and things. And one of the things, Damon, I want to just share with people that he was so very proud of you.
And yeah, you know what? And that makes me proud because it was one point in life it could have been a different story. And I changed my life, and he and our bond was amazing. Our last visit was very touching, and I kind of felt, it might be my last meaningful conversation with him, even though I wasn't completely aware that that's supposed to be the case. But I'm glad it was what it was, and yeah, he definitely was proud, and he came to all the shows, so all the comedians knew him, and everybody had jokes about him and nicknamed him. Even the one comic, and I don't want to mention his name because he ain't nobody. So you already know who it is. He called him Pookie Einstein one time.
Oh, he did.
Oh.
He did have an Einstein look to him too.
Yeah, he did. But he was a true, one of a kind. My pops was multifaceted. He was an avid reader, world traveler. He was a chemist, a real estate agent, a tax preparer, a man about town. But he just never recovered from Superfly. He saw that movie and he couldn't let it go. The perm, the Cadillac, the furs. You would think he was in the crime world, but he was a legitimate person. In fact, his job was chemist 4, which is the highest level at the water reclamation district, and it was his job to oversee the testing of the beach waters. And whenever companies were polluting our lakes and streams, he would be the one to testify in court. So amazing dude. We've been cool ever since we met. Hey, we got real tight right around the time I was 12, and Mama could tell me the truth. And and that's what it is, man. I couldn't ask for more from the relationship.
Absolutely.
And I want to thank everyone. I thank everyone who sent all their condolences. And Michael Collier did a tribute on this morning show today. And it's just been an outpouring of love. Because like I said, my community they saw my father, and as you were about to say, on social media, we posted a lot of our adventures. And so, God bless. May he rest in power, and time to carry the legacy on. He had his affairs in order. He was ready for us. And so it ain't nothing raggedy, ain't no sadness and GoFundMe's. Because people, we gotta have our affairs in order. And I gotta get mine in order. He set an example for me. I have my things, but I want it in place impeccably like he does, and he did. It's an example. Life insurance is important, people. You don't want to be a burden. You want to be a blessing to your people when you pass on.
Yeah. Absolutely.
Yep.
Well, you definitely were, and to your dad and to the rest of your family, to you and your family, we once again extend our condolences. As you can see, the people are sending theirs to you in the comments section. And I was going to say one of the greatest pictures was of the 3 generations: your dad, you, and your son. And there was definitely no doubt that you all were related.
All y'all look alike.
So, yeah, Maury wouldn't even go to commercial. And every opportunity I had for the 3 of us to be together, I would try to get photos of that because I knew the value of it. I knew eventually it would change in one way or another. So I'm glad we have those memorable photos. And that one in particular one is striking, and it's one I cherish.
Yeah, it reminds me of the big 3 from the Chicago Bulls. It was just like one of those with the 3 of you. So a life well lived. And I think that's the most that you can ask of a lot of people as they close out this chapter of life, that he definitely had a life well lived. And so we will, and I know you will carry on in his name and in his memory. So good on you. Absolutely.
Thank you. And thanks for taking time at the top of the show to acknowledge that. And all I can do, only way I could attribute to him is grow my hair out. One of my friends said, your father ain't gone. All you got to do is put on a wig and he's still here.
Well, I will pay to see that, my friend.